Okay, and now it's time to end this case with the final trial. Now, if I remember correctly, this, the third day only consists of 2 testimonies, both of which are interesting in different ways. I'll tell you about the first one here in a minute. Oh, and before you think that this is a really short trial, it's not that short. Even though there's 2 testimonies, there's still plenty to do. Edgeworth on edge. Oh dear. If you must pontificate. Okay. Wow. Oh my god. Okay. Testimony time. Yep. Yep. Ooh. That's all. Now, I just told you earlier that both these testimonies are interesting, and I'll explain to you how this one is interesting. At least to me it is. Well, to explain it, take a look at the last statement. Now, I don't know about anyone else, but this really makes me angry. So angry, in fact, that I know this testimony specifically like the back of my hand. You see, when I first played this game, I tried and tried and tried everything I could, anything logical I could. I couldn't figure out what was wrong with this testimony. Of course, if you read the statement, you should obviously know that this is false because, what was it? Oh yeah, there's only 15 minutes in the break, so how could they possibly eat a steak then commit the murder? They couldn't, so they had to do something with the steaks, correct? Well, initially I thought, hey, present the steak plate. But then I was like, no, this is the steak plate found outside the employee area. This has nothing to do with the plates found outside the Studio 2. So I ignored it completely. And I tried everything else on that statement, and then when I found out there's nothing there, supposedly, I went on to all the other statements, pressed them, present stuff. I did everything I could. Until finally I gave up, looked it up, and learned that this is the correct piece of evidence, let's say. I thought it was so dumb, because this is found outside the employee area. It has nothing to do with the plates outside the studio. So dumb, I will never forget it. I'm sure everyone else found that out in like 2 seconds, like, oh, this is obvious, but I just didn't like that. It was dumb. I'm sorry. Why would you eat the bone? you ate a boneless steak? No. You didn't eat the steak? Yes. Picking on salmonella? No. I just noticed. She's smoking. In a court. Is that allowed or something, or what? That's weird. You couldn't, could you? Assuming we present the 5-year-old photo? Yes? Yes? No? Okay, that was a little too early. I'm assuming I have to present the spear itself. I was presenting the real murder weapon. Apparently I have to present the problem with the supposed murder weapon first. My bad. Ouch. Okay, now we present the 5-year-old photo. Yes? There we go. Interesting stuff, but we're nowhere near done yet. She can deal with it. I bet she can move it. She had another way. I think this one should be kind of somewhat fairly obvious. Yes, the van, yes. Of course he was. But it's not over yet. And yet no one is saying anything. Okay, let's go. Come on. Ouch. He's speechless. You did it, Vasquez. Testify again, Vasquez. No further questions, Vasquez. I'm saying that name completely wrong. And I know it. Vasquez. Testify. Do it. The fact of the matter is, we already proved that Will Powers is innocent, basically through the sleeping pills. So if that eliminates him, then who else could have done it? No one else could have possibly have done it. In other words, at this point in time, no one committed the murder, and Hammer just magically died of his own accord, and magically teleported to Studio 1. But that's so far. We still got some more work to do.
Objection!
Awesome. You object? Then you can think of anything to say. I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. Wow.
Objection!
Oh, yeah, and you object again. Okay. Indeed, verily, I say. Ergo. Ooh, Allegro music. But this testimony, like I said, both of these testimonies are interesting. This one's interesting because, well, I don't know if I want to spoil it yet, but I will anyway. If you don't want to hear the spoiler right now, you're gonna hear it in a minute anyway. But you know, just mute it. Basically, what happens is, I think you press a certain statement. Edgeworth objects. He has her revise one of her statements, and then you finish her off yourself. And all the while, after Edgeworth objects and the cross-examination restarts again, the Allegro music is replaced by the Pursuit music, I think. Very epic stuff. Okay, where do I have to press? Salmon. Yep. Yeah. I think it might be this one. Why would you be under that impression? How would you know that? Did you magically know that something happened? Or... ... I can't believe Phoenix doesn't notice that at all.
Objection!
That is a good point, actually. See? Whole new testimony? Kind of. But... new music. And of course, this new statement is obviously the statement you press. This is epic. I wish every testimony was like this. Now, I think this one's fairly obvious. Hammer was injured? No. If you remember, Powers was injured. I want to assume it's the photo. Let's give it a shot, eh? Yep. And that would end this case. Oh yes. Oh my yes. You're Dunskies. Well, seems we're not quite done yet. Well, I can't really prove it because she didn't have a motive. Well, there's another way to explain it though. It's just that she truly did have no motive per se. Okay, apparently she did have a motive, okay. You see, there was no she had no motive because she had power over Hammer, so why would she want to kill him? The thing of it is that Hammer was sick of it, wanted to go kill her or something, and she just accidentally pushed him. There was no motive there. It was self-defense, if anything. Exactly as I've been saying, there is no motive. So, when I said I couldn't prove it earlier, I was right. You can't prove what's not there, what doesn't exist. Whoopsies. Yep, it's truly over. Seriously, why would they build a fence like that? Are they retarded or something? Although we found out he was innocent before this third day even started, but you know, it's cool. So, one more case left, technically speaking. If we're talking about the Game Boy Advance version of this game, there's one more case left. If you want to talk about the DS version, there's two more. I might do the fifth case if I ever happen to get some money to buy it, but for now, I think the first four cases should be good enough. Hopefully. Let's see, what was it now? This? Wow. Wow, that's even worse. Well, we're gonna learn all about it in the next case. Ooh. Oh, joy. Yeah. Nasty. God, no. Oh, Jesus, no. Oh, thank God this case is over. Fourth case is a little more serious, I'd like to think. Oh, yes. Turnabout goodbyes. Huh. And we'll have to take care of this one later.